Awesome. But okay, so you went back to Prague to do the justice, to make it even.
I ruined it for myself. It was still a great trip, but I'm gonna have to make up for it. So next year I'm planning to go again. I'm gonna do Prague. I'm gonna do Poland, Romania. I've got some friends in Bulgaria. So every time I go to Europe, they always message me, Mikey, come party with us. So I'm gonna do Bulgaria next year, and then I'll see. I have a few friends in Europe. I have a good friend that's a singer and producer in Germany, so I might party with him. And I've got a good friend who's a DJ in Amsterdam. He might be DJing in Ibiza, so I'll probably party with him as well.
So man, you're so connected. It's amazing.
Look, it's about making friends. It's not about connecting, but it just works out that way. Life brings you the right people, and these people I've known for like 10 years. The singer guy, actually, I listened to him for like 10 years, but he actually reached out to me during COVID. He's this guy called Culprit. He's a singer in Berlin. Yeah. And he reached out to me because he was watching one of my TV shows on Netflix, and I used one of his songs in my stories on Instagram, and he's like, yo, Mikey, thanks for supporting me, blah, blah. I was like, dude, I listen to you all the time, man. It's crazy. Thanks for replying to my story. And he's like, yeah, I'm bored. I'm locked down in Berlin. I can't do anything. I can't tour. So I'm actually watching Australian TV shows. I watched you. And I was like, man, it's a spin out. And we've been friends since. And actually, so when I went to Germany a few months ago, he actually took me out around, partied with Culprit. Yeah, good guy.
Man.
Yeah, speak to him all the time. He's a good guy.
Amazing. It's crazy, like how you, like I said, it's not about the connection. It's about like becoming friends of these people. And
I think the energy draws each other. So the right people will be drawn to you. I'm a big believer in energy. Like when you meet someone, I know within 10, 15 minutes if I'm going to be like vibing with that person, they're going to be my friend, or if there's someone that just isn't on my level, we probably won't be friends. So I'm very good at reading people. So,
wow.
And I'm at a stage of my life, I've lived a bit and I'm older now. So, I kind of like can read people pretty well, and I don't have time for, there's a lot of fake people in this industry. So I'd rather just avoid the drama, and I just focus on the friends in my life now. And if someone like is, on my level and they can, contribute to my life, like, bring something to the table, give me some information even, or like, someone I can relate to, then I'll bring them into the circle. But otherwise, it's all about the right energy.
I feel like you, man. I feel like you.
We met.
But like it's just like, man, like it's hard to meet people like us, people that actually has the experience. I think, I'll tell you what I think, right? I think the reason why I am successful on what I do nowadays, it's because so I sell my service, I sell my skills, right? In different forms. Like I'm a subcontract, like I do things that to sell my service, right? And when I see stuff like that, like I feel like what I lived traveling the world, and one thing that guys don't understand that much, not only traveling the world, but meeting women, man, it's something that helps you. It makes you evolve in selling things, because you need to conquer something. You need to get that attention, and you need to be very good with your communication skills. So I feel like that helped me a lot. Obviously, everything there's a limit. I'm not telling you to go out there and hit on every woman you see, but like when you travel and you're meeting these people, and like you met all these DJ important people, I met some really good people as well. Like all my relationships were in a different country, and I feel like that helped me a lot. Yeah. Because I had access to cultures in a way that not many people do.
Yeah, it's really important. I think travel is really good for the soul, and education as well. Like there's a big world out there, and everyone's traveling these days, and there's different cultures and nationalities all meeting. So it's really important to be, well educated in different type of people out there. And you never know what you're going to learn or who you're going to meet.
What do you most like about Brazilian women? How long was the relationship?
9 months.
9 months.
Yeah. Long enough to have a baby.
Do you have a baby?
No. Actually, I'm still good friends with her. She's back in Brazil, so we can be friends now. She was here. I was a bit scared, but
different time zones.
Yeah, different time zones. We're separated by a big ocean, so I'm safe. She's nice. I like her. They're fiery. Look, I don't think you'll ever meet someone that will love you as extreme as a Brazilian woman. When they love you, they shower you with love. They're gonna cook for you. They're gonna do everything for you. Like they're very loving people.
Awesome.
Very fiery.
Awesome. So the thing with Romania, that was your first show or second?
That was my first show. So I was dating a Ukrainian girl at the time, and I was like trying a bit of acting back then, so I did some commercial work. I still do a bit of commercial work here and there, but what the problem is once you branch out into reality TV, the commercials and all the brands don't really want to work with you because you become a bit of a personality. So you kind of cut yourself off with that market. And I was doing really well at one stage. I was doing a lot of commercials, like almost one every couple of weeks. I was like on this big Uber billboard at one stage. But yeah, so then that was the first one. I saw it, looked fun. Like I only did reality TV because I would apply to shows that appealed to me. So this one was like, do you want to fly to Romania? Do you want to partake in this crazy, do you like escape rooms? And I love escape.
Yeah.
I love the escape rooms. And do you want to go to Romania and do an escape room in this big castle? Yeah, sign me up. Fly me there for free. Yeah, of course. So that was my first taste of reality TV, I guess. And then it all like snowboarded from there. So I did another...
Dating a Romanian girl at the time.
No, Ukrainian.
Ukrainian, sorry.
Yeah, but pretty much they're next door neighbors. So
right.
She actually, when we got there, she was like, oh, this reminds me of Ukraine.
How would you rate Romanian women compared to Czech?
Well, do you know what the problem is? So I did Transylvania, which isn't really like Romania. It's more like outback Romania. It's like going to like, you know, the country town and saying, how are the country town women, you know? So it was really a real traditional town. Like I remember when I landed and they took me to our hotel. Well, it wasn't really a hotel. It was like a little motel sort of thing. And in the morning, I woke up, went down to have breakfast, and they were having some sort of like a Romanian, maybe a prom, but like a Romanian style. They were dressed. All these women were dressed in traditional clothes and stuff. Yeah. And getting all their photos, and like it was like you time travel to another land. You know, I feel like an alien that's landed on another planet. It was completely surreal. Actually, one cool thing is the Romanians, they love to drink. So the producers reminded me when I got there, they're like, okay, Mikey, the thing is, don't order a glass of wine, because the production was covering all the food and stuff, and we'll film the next day, and we had lunch and everything. And they're like, don't order a glass of wine, because in Romania, in this town, they don't just give you a glass. They open the bottle. They'll like take it from the cellar and open the whole bottle. So you have to drink the whole bottle. I'm like, oh, challenge accepted. So I love that. You know, they're really social people. They love drinking. I love drinking. They're very but the problem is no one spoke English in this town. Literally no one. And one day I wanted to exchange some money, and I was like, I went into the main town square, the little village square, and I'm trying to find the bank. And I had no internet at the time. I have a travel card now that works globally, but this 6-7 years ago, you know, I was still new to this travel thing, so I didn't have a proper travel phone card. So I was trying to find, I had no internet, so I was trying to find the bank, and I was asking people on the street, and no one spoke English. But
in Romania,
but Transylvania, it's this country town. I don't know, in that main town, they'll probably be different. But so all these people in these villages were coming around me and trying to help me out. But we're like communicating sign language, like, oh, babe, I'm pulling out money. I want money, change money, you know. And they're all trying to like help me out. Finally, one did like point me into the direction of the bank. I got there and I showed them Australian dollars, and they had no idea what the hell that was. And they couldn't even, it was a failed mission. They couldn't even change my money over. But it was a very unique experience. It was very surreal.